Hey guys, this is MTP Flyers, and tonight I got another iCARBONS for you, this time for the iPad 3. So, let's skip ahead to the good part. Alright, so this one was a little bit different than the iPhone 5 for one of the obvious reasons. It's 3 times bigger. But it does have the rounded edges on the back, and there is a trick for that, which I didn't know till, well, you'll find out. So, let's jump into the installation for this bad boy, and I have this one for giveaway, and we'll do that right after the install. Alright, so we sped this up to begin with because I was trying several ways to figure out the best way to install this. I did the lens up top, and then the logo, didn't like it. Turned this around, and I decided to go with the camera lens on top, or closer to me, and then kind of line that up with the top of the Apple logo, which seemed to work for me. But I'm sure that you all have your own ways of doing this. I thought this was just the best way for me to do that. And then I realized everything was lined up. And before I started pushing it down, I just wanted to make sure it all looked good. And then I went to town trying to lay the edges down on this curved part. And I wasn't having a whole lot of luck, as you can see here. Bending, pushing, getting down what I could. But the corners just weren't laying down. So I decided to go ahead and try the Apple logo. So that worked out fine. This comes with a red and a white. I decided to go with the white just for the simple fact that the iPad that I have is white. So that turned out pretty well because of a little bit of the sink that it has on it. And I went back trying to get the corners laid down. And I gave up and said, you know what? Let's put the front on this. So what I did with the front here is started off at the bottom, left a little bit on the 3M backing, thinking that might help me a little bit to have to stop worrying about that whole front piece. And then I laid the bottom down, pulled it across, tried to straighten it out. It looked pretty good. Pulled it up to the top, only to realize it was pulling at the top, but it did the trick. It lined it up on the sides. I got to the top, lined up the camera lens and the sensor above it, lined up pretty darn perfect, and then that was good to go. And I was about to put the bottom on, and I thought, you know what? I had the issues with the other one, and I like the white with the white Apple logo on the back. So then I go back to the back of the iPad, and then it hit me. I had a brilliant idea. No, I didn't come up with the idea to fix the corners. I decided to read the directions. Wow. So this is what I did. Where's your hairdryer?
Under the bathroom sink. Why?
No reason. I just want to know. Thanks.
Okay. What are you doing? Why are you blowing the hairdryer on the iPad?
What?
What are you doing?
What does it look like I'm doing?
Blow drying the iPad? Did you get water on it?
No, you see this skin thing
Yeah.
on here? I'm using it to conform the corners, so it shrink. Never mind. Alright, so after I used the blow dryer, you can see here the corners just turned out perfect. This is the one bottom corner here. You see it wraps around good. I didn't do the best on this one corner, but you get the idea. You saw me struggling on the original, and it just lines up perfect. Alright, on the speaker side here, you see this corner lined up perfectly. Everything matches up. And again, because I used the blow dryer, they heat it just a little bit. It dropped right down in, and I was able to smooth the corner, and it turned out perfect. You see here the camera lens lined up perfectly, along with the sleep awake button. And again, with the heat, just conformed right around the edge with no problems at all. As we look at the front here, everything lines up perfectly on the screen. And we'll go to the other side, and you see here, lines up perfectly, lays down nice and flat, fits perfect. The camera lens and the sensor lined up perfectly and worked just fine. Home button, like I said, I left this white because of the white Apple logo I did on the back, which turned out perfectly as well. So, what do you guys think? I know I've tried other skins and they didn't work nearly as well as that. Now, of course, I didn't try the hairdryer trick, and I'm not sure if it's something that you could do on other products, but I think this turned out really well. It does retail on their website for $29.95, so if you want to go check it out, you get the front, the back, you get the Apple logo in white or red, and you get the home button. Now, that's for the black carbon version. They do have other ones if you want to check those out as well. The link is down below in the description bar. All right, so I do have one of these. They were nice enough to send me for giveaway. This one is the one with the SIM tray on it. Now, can it work on the other one? Sure, and it's for the iPad 3, and I'm assuming the iPad 4, but like I said, it has the SIM tray opening right there. So it will look a little silly on the one without it, but hey, you know what? It's free. If you want to get in on this giveaway, just go ahead and comment down below. Are you going to be getting the new iPad? One of these days I'll get this right. iPad mini or the iPad 4 if you are thinking about upgrading or getting a new device for the first time. Which one are you more prone to get? And what I'll do with those is I guess I'll do a little bit of video on what I get to response for it. And then you'll be entered in for the giveaway on that. And I'll pick a winner probably about a week or so. Probably do the announcement when I announce the i5 with this one, so we'll do them all in one video. So enter as many times as you like. Like the video, that'd be appreciated, and be a subscriber. So that is it for me, guys. I got more stuff coming up. You have a great night, and I will talk to you later. See ya!